let's actually, I want to try something now. Let's type in just lyrics and see what we get with just lyrics. Sorry, it's going to take a little bit for this to load all the way. While that's loading, we're going to jump over to their search one, or their sponsored search, and we're just going to type in lyrics and see what we come up with. So just for the keyword lyrics, there's 247 people advertising. And it doesn't show up anything right here. Now, yesterday, I believe I did this yesterday when I was just kind of preparing this, and it popped up one of those top sponsors, whatever you want to call it. Little orange bars right here. But right now, it's not showing anybody. Let's hit search again. There it goes. Start showing people. See that? It's weird how it does that. Anyways. Back to the lyrics. So, it's obvious. We know there's a lot of people advertising on it. Now, I'm not quite sure if this is just people that are advertising for the content, or sorry, for the search network. Because this, and I wish there was a definite answer on this somewhere. This is just people advertising on the. We know that this is people advertising on the search network, but it's not really clear if this is people advertising on the search and the content network, and you're just able to search through all of their sponsors. I kind of think it's both, and I only think it's both because I've done advertisements on just the content network, and I've gotten clicks from this page, clicks coming in from Google.com. Where I've gone and looked at that specific keyword on the search network and I couldn't find it at all. So I think this might be search and content. That's just a guess. I could be completely 100% wrong with that, and I probably am. Don't take my word for it. Anyways, so you've seen how I've kind of jumped with Google Insights, had this all cleared out, and I kind of went down and I searched and I found lyrics over here, and I found I see in 2004 to present, Lil Wayne's had a little jump in some searches going on for him. So I jumped over to shopping.com /top_search or searches. And I see Lil Wayne, he's here, number 4. So you can definitely see how you need to combine different methods or different sites that you can do research on and see what similarities they have. And when you find those similarities, you're really going to start to find hot topics or hot things to search for. Don't just go by one site, because if I was to just go by, like, let's take this for example. Okay, if I was to go by this site and I was to search down here, and I was to see this word right here, Mr. Criminal. Well, let me take Mr. Criminal over to Google Insight. Now, this may not have any search terms in it, but again, I could be completely wrong, and it could just have this complete blowout in traffic, and complete blowout in search volume. So we're looking over here. Look, it's got nothing. I can already tell it's got nothing. Nothing over here. Look, I type in Mr. Criminal and it doesn't show me anything. So you can't just take one site. You have to compare the different information. Look, Lil Wayne pops back up there again. So, that's just something to keep in mind, is mix up the different sources or the different places that you can use to research your niches, and compare the information that they give to you. This shopping.com /top_searches is extremely useful if you're trying to sell a physical product, or if you're trying to sell electronics or things like that. This is an amazing site to come to, because you're going to see what shopping.com is. It's a pretty popular site if you're just kind of searching around for things. And this will tell you what their top searches is are, what their top searches are for certain categories. So like, let's just take for example computer games. What's their top searches for computer games? The keyword computer games. Lego games. Well, let's take Lego games and see how that is in Google Insight. Lego games. Look at this, Lego games. Look at towards the end of the year, Lego games just has a huge up. So you know what you can do? You can find something, find some Commission Junction product or something like that that involves Legos. Now look here. Remember how I told you that you'll find some places with no search volume? Look at this. These places have no search volume, which means not a lot of people there are searching for Legos. Look at this. Oregon, that's where I'm at right now. Woo woo. Utah, man, those Mormons, look at them. They're all buying Legos, or it's some kind of Lego game. Look at that. That's incredible. 100% search volume. 100 volume index, whatever they call it. So, anyways, so look at this. Now we can come over here. We can see the trends. Now, this will tell us the month, too. Let's see. I know somewhere it says the month. Okay, here we go. Right over here, you can see the month. Okay, watch in this section. See that? So, in 2008, from October to November, actually, pretty much the whole year it was going up from about July to let's see. Okay, from July to about November-ish, it was going up. If we come over here in 2007, it was the whole month of, looks like September. September started going up. October it had a big jump. November it had a slight jump. So you see this peak right here? This peak matches up with this peak, matches up with this peak, and this peak over here. Now obviously it's got a little bit of a different of a bottom out here. This has a little more up and down. But that's not to say that next year it's not going to peak here. Of course, it's going to peak. It's done this consistently. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For the last 5 years, it started going up at the end of the year. You can bet that come this next year, it's going to go up again right at the end of the year. So what am I going to do? I'm going to start building up. Utah, that's so funny. Mormons are hilarious. I'm going to start looking into affiliate programs that have Legos, affiliate programs that have Lego games or whatever. Now let's take this over to the search and see who's searching on this keyword. Look at that. 21 advertisers. Legos. Let's just try just Legos. 81 advertisers for just the keyword Legos. Now I know what Lego games are. There's video games with Legos, and there's actual games that you play with Legos. So that's kind of interesting. This is good. I like this one actually. And SEO is probably going to be pretty hard for this because you got a lot of big actual Lego places, game places that have been promoting Legos for eons. Shopping.com. Let's see if we can find Legos. Oh, we already found it. Duh. Actually, let's see what it says because I've never actually